It has been said that in any passion of life, there is a holy grail. In the world of river running, that most certainly is the Grand Canyon. The chance to experience one of the world's great natural wonders from the bottom has adventure seekers often planning for decades just to make the trip. A lofty enough goal for those planning to catch a ride with an outfitter, but for the true lovers of whitewater, that isn't enough. For serious boaters, the rite of passage is a self-guided trip, setting their own course as well as their tent, cooking their food, building their own fires, and of course, rowing and navigating the rapids via their own wit and cunning. It is one of the greatest challenges in the outdoors. That's exactly what At Your Leisure field producer Tim Roberts did this spring. The nearly 300-mile trip takes most groups around 3 weeks to do. In order to keep the canyon pristine and ensure a great experience, numbers are carefully regulated by a lottery system run by the National Park Service. It can take more than 10 years to get lucky and score one of these coveted permits that allow you to point your boat down the river and enjoy the beauty, the tumult, and at the same time the serenity of one of America's national treasures. The rapids of the Grand are some of the most intense in the world. They are big, powerful, and not to be underestimated. They require a certain amount of skill that can only be obtained by experience on other waters. Granite, crystal, and lava falls are three of the biggest and most infamous in the world. And there are more than 80 rapids total in the bottom of the Grand, many demanding attention and respect. Put your boat in the wrong spot at any of these rapids and you're going to have a bad day. But the thrill of arriving safely at the foot of the rapid will make even the saltiest river rat gleefully squeal and high-five their compatriots. On and off the rapids, you have to do everything yourself. Unlike a guided trip where your only responsibility is to hold on tight in the rapids, on a private trip, your comfort and safety is entirely on you and your companions. This usually breaks down to an equitable sharing of duties, from cooking and cleaning to rowing. Everyone is expected to do their part. For 2 to 3 weeks, you have a new family, and you'll all be making your way down the river together. Despite being visited by more than 5 million people a year, the bottom of the Grand is one of the most remote places in the world. Cell phones don't work, and satellite phones only work moments at a time. There are only a handful of escape routes other than running the river, and all of them are straight up. However, for all the danger and excitement, the real gift of a private trip down the Grand Canyon is the feeling of solitude. Falling asleep with the constellations spinning overhead, and waking with the sunrise. Life falls into a delightful pattern, and the world beyond the canyon walls just ceases to exist. Happiness is boiled down to a good meal and ice in your drink. And your entertainment simply becomes the stories from the experiences within the canyon. The Colorado River washes away any traces of your past self. Arriving at the end of the journey delivers a person forever changed by the experience. We noticed the change in Tim. A different look in the eye and confidence in his step. And we hope that all of you who seek this adventure can be equally blessed. For At Your Leisure, I'm Chad Booth.